First pitch of the inning is taken down. And he did not. Ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 54.
It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Sonny Gray is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot to third. Gardner is up with it. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Billy Burns will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously...
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the run is in to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Danny Valencia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Chris Coughlin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2.
Up next for Oakland,
digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up. So it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
Beltran is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Gary Sanchez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Late square, and this is popped up. Vogt is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, pitcher Nate Eovaldi.
We'll get his first cuts here. Gray has his target. First pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Jed Lowry is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Sonny Gray. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Billy Burns is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Back to the top of the order now, and here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran.
Fourth inning, right fielder Carlos Beltran.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Now batting,
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw will get Castro at first as he can't quite beat it out. So 2 are gone here in the inning for Mark Teixeira. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. It's bunted into the air. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Josh Reddick heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's in there for strike one.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Danny Valencia will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Second baseman,
Chris Coghlan is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they get the force for the second out. Yonder Alonso digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Slade Heathcott comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brett Gardner steps into the box.
Brett Gardner.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Left fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Gray sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
A pause and the 0-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
And I'm still not sure why they had him trying to bunt with 2 strikes. I'm just not a big fan of doing that.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stephen Vogt makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ellsbury going back. A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Jed Lowry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The pitcher, Sonny Gray.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Billy Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
now batting,
Josh Reddick
right fielder,
stands in.
Josh
Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And that's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
now batting,
Chris Davis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He singled his last time up from the stretch. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here. Chris Coghlan is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Didi Gregorius gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Standing in now. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
now batting, right
Carlos
fielder,
Beltran stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Gray gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Alonso backhands it. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Second baseman
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first safely. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to called strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run as the blowout continues. Stephen Vogt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
The batter, number 8.
Jed Lowry stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Beltran. He gets there, and that's the second out. Sonny Gray gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Slade Heathcott steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Slade Heathcott.
bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Alonso is there and don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Gary Sanchez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first safely. Didi Gregorius gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now both runners on the move. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Billy Burns comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Drilled to the right side. Starlin dives. What a stop. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Beltran. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is in there. Chris Davis drives into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. drilled down the line. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Danny Valencia steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. The throw to third. Chris Coghlan is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning.
Chris Coghlan.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ellsbury is under it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. In to score is the runner from third. Into the box, Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Yonder Alonso.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Nate Eovaldi digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Now batting,
Carlos Beltran gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Alonso takes it in, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Starlin Castro will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Alonso scoops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stephen Vogt comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Ellsbury going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Jed Lowry stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hard hit ball towards the hole, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The pitcher, Sonny Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. Mark Teixeira will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Now batting,
Slade Heathcock ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
now batting,
Brett Gardner stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned.